Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is another Virgo channel. This is another Virgo reading. My name's Chan. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath together in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, get a water, a tea, a snack, whatever you need. And today we're just going to be telling you whatever Spirit wants to tell you. I was told to just read. I have channel messages for you, but Spirit said, just do what we want to do. I was channeling this song. Say what you want to say. Let the words fall out. And I don't know the lyrics. I don't know how the song even goes, but it's just like, say what you want to say. Let the words come out. Okay, I was also getting something about Kendrick Lamar. You may like Kendrick Lamar, or you may be listening to Kendrick Lamar. Someone's name could be Kendrick or Lamar. Okay, this could be first, middle, or last. Happy birthday, Virgo. I did celebrate my birthday yesterday. My birthday solar return is September 8th. And I realized that you can't tell everyone. You can't share everything with everyone because not everyone's happy about your birthday even. It's like, damn, can't I just have one day to myself where I get to celebrate me and I get to be happy that I'm alive? Or like, no, you just don't want me to be happy, you just don't want me to be alive. Like, is that the vibe? That's what I'm getting from some people. It's like they really just genuinely don't want us to be living. They just don't want us to be alive. They don't want us to be celebrating. They don't want us to be happy. But I'm going to continue to do what makes me happy anyway. So for me, I celebrated my birthday yesterday. And I did what made me happy. And I did what I wanted to do, which was a lot of time away from my phone, time away from social media. I had a free sandwich from Jimmy John's, and I had a free cookie from Crumble Cookie, and I took myself to the beach in Malibu, and I just really enjoyed it there. And the beach, the ocean, the waves kind of put on a show for me. There were a heck of birds, and the birds put on a little bit of a show for me, and I just felt relaxed and at peace and just so happy and so smiley, and I just kept watching the waves crash, and Spirit was telling me that this is going to be one of the best years that I've ever had, and it's my best year so far. It's also the year that we completely eradicate those false timelines and completely diminish and destroy those illusions that have been holding us back in the past. So, if this is happening for me, I know this is happening for a lot of you as well, especially if you feel very connected to me because we are one, right? We are soul tribe. We are connected like that. I love my Virgo family. And if I win, you win. If you win, I win. We all win. So that was my vibe yesterday. I also went and got myself a 6-pack of Blue Moon. I don't drink very often, but I do like to celebrate myself. And I wanted to celebrate myself with a beer or two. Like I said, I don't drink very much, so it was just 2 beers. And I mixed it with orange juice because I wanted to have a manmosa. So I made myself a manmosa. I like mimosas too, but I just didn't feel like going to get champagne. There's also something about champagne that's a little bit too sweet for me sometimes, and if I do too much of it, then I'll get a headache and I won't feel good the next morning, but it's the next morning and I feel fine. I also slept like a baby. That was another thing, is that I got to really just like have rest and sleep peacefully. There's been this annoying alarm system beeping going on since I got back to LA, and I don't even know if it was going on before I got back to LA because my roommates didn't tell me, so this could have been going on for a couple of weeks, but this beeping was going on for at least a week for me, and I put in a maintenance request. Nobody came out to check on it, so I put in another maintenance request yesterday. They finally came out to check on it. It didn't get fixed, so I had to put in another maintenance request, and then they just came back and turned off the alarm system altogether. So that's how that's happening. That's why it's important that you are speaking up for yourself right now, because I feel like with this Mercury retrograde energy that's going on right now, which did just start today, September 9th, when I'm filming this, you're going to be guided to speak up for yourself, to push them, to nag them, to nudge them, especially if this makes you feel uncomfortable, Virgo, okay? You got to speak up for yourself and you got to get what you want, and you got to get it done, period, okay? So say what you want to say. I'm also channeling the song Humble by Kendrick Lamar. I'm hearing I let the meds talk, or something like that, or you let the meds talk. Somebody is off their meds, or somebody is getting on meds, okay, or something like that, or somebody is only communicating when they're on medication. I feel like somebody's power or somebody's strength comes from a substance. It could be you, or it could be somebody you're dealing with, or it could be somebody in the collective. 444 when I'm talking about this, okay? That could be a number you're seeing as well. I'm hearing it's working. Your methods are working. Your method to the madness is working. Whatever you're doing is working, okay? So those are all of that. That's just everything I wanted to talk about first. Thank you for those of you who listen and that wanted to celebrate my birthday with me. And thank you for those of you who donate or told me happy birthday. I am so grateful for you. Thank you. It means a lot to me to know that someone cares and it's not just me. It sucks though, knowing that there are people who aren't happy for you. Oh, I also talked to my mom on the phone last night and she was telling me a story about how I was born and like me being born. Sorry, I have a notification. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. My bad. But my mom was talking to me about my birth and like the whole process of it. And I won't get into the details of it, but it was a lot. And I don't think I've ever really like heard that story. So it was cute and nice to get to like talk to her about it. And the thing about my birthday is that it's also my mom's day, you know? It's also our parents' day, especially our mom. Mom is the one who had to push us out. Mom is the one who had to go through that labor, go through the contractions, go through it all. So grateful for the mom. Thank you, mom. Love you, mom. All right, though. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today for you, Virgo. This could all be a channeled message. Maybe all of this is like aligned to you too. Maybe this is all making sense for you as well. We do have the full moon in Pisces coming up tomorrow as well. Message that I've been getting for that is to feel your feelings, but all of your feelings. Feel the good ones, feel the bad ones, feel the ones, period. I'm hearing write it down, manifest for the future, right? Some of you are already living in 2023, 2024. You already know what the future looks like for you. Yeah. Okay. So you have the Star, which is your first card, which is nice. You're in a phase of healing. You're in a phase of being optimistic, staying optimistic. We have the King of Cups, which is emotional availability. It's emotional fulfillment. We have the Ten of Wands. It's this, I'm no longer going to break my back for others. I'm no longer going to put others above myself. And we have the Temperance card as well. Nice. Okay. So for some of you, I feel like your destiny is to be in love or to spread love, to heal others. I feel like that's what you're doing right now, is you're healing others by healing yourself. Period. Not a lot of people understand that. I feel like you're very angelic, or you have a very angelic quality to you, or you work with the angels, right? And not everyone understood them either. I'm hearing build your ark or build your boat. I'm getting a Noah's Ark reference, and I'll just quickly touch on it. And what I'm getting is that Noah had this channeled message. Noah had this vision that there was going to be floods, and so he started building boat. He started building this big ark, and everyone around is looking at Noah like he's crazy. Like, there's no rain, there's no floods coming, dude. You're insane. Like, you're mental. And then the floods come, and these people don't get to get on the boat. All the animals are on the boat, though. Okay, so let that be a message to you. Build your boat. All right. Tell me about the Star. Nice. Seven of Swords. Healing from lies. Healing lies. Healing from past deception, healing your own self-deception right now. That's what you've been through. That's what you've been working on right now. Somebody may have stolen from you, cheated on you, lied to you, gaslit you, abused you, mistreated you, but you're healing from that, or you have already healed from that. It's like, okay, that happened. I feel like a lot of you are taking accountability for yourselves, and you're taking accountability for putting yourself in that situation. I feel like you were meant to learn this lesson so that you could be a star, or so that you could be stronger, or so that you could be a leader. All right, overall, whatever happened was to teach you a very valuable lesson about your emotions and yourself. I see a lot more self-confidence. I see a lot more self-reliance. I see a lot more strength for you right now, Virgo. I am just getting a lot of confidence for you. It's like you're talking people's ears off. You have a lot more to say. Okay, or this is someone else. They have a lot to say to you. Okay, I'm hearing Wonderwall. Hold on. A lot to say to you, and I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. Some of you may have a very angelic singing voice. Okay. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel, or this is you wanting to tell someone how they feel. It could be a Scorpio. Whoever this King of Cups is, somebody wants to treat you. Okay, tell me about this. The Four of Pentacles is like somebody is not being stingy with their time or energy anymore. Like they're ready to collaborate. They're ready to make this work. They're ready to work on a relationship. This could be new, of course, for a lot of you. This could be something that hasn't happened for a lot of you as well. I am seeing you healing things with someone though, or you healing things with yourself, and that's bringing someone back around for some of you. Just tell me what this is. Three of Pentacles. What? I knew it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse to the Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work things out. Somebody wants to work on things with you. Somebody wants to make things work with you. For others of you, this could be a business partnership. It's like maybe somebody didn't see your worth before, or maybe somebody didn't know they needed you before. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you always knew how talented you were. You always knew what you were capable of doing, but maybe somebody didn't see that. Maybe you didn't have the credentials before, or maybe this person was looking in all the wrong places, or maybe this person wasn't open to having someone else on their team. All right, but I am seeing that whoever this King of Cups is, they're now open to collaborating. They're now open to exploring relationships. They're now open. Whereas before they were closed, very stingy, very guarded, reserved with their energy. But somebody feels like they need love or they want love, and I feel like it's you. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend. It could be a business thing. All right, but I am seeing a connection forming, a relationship manifesting. Wow, absolutely a relationship is manifesting with the Lovers card here, 1111 on the timer. Okay, and then we have the Tower and the Knight of Swords. So this is two different energies I'm picking up on. Okay, for some of you, this is somebody from the past. Could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Could be a Gemini. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be, but I'm getting it's somebody who didn't tell you the truth about the feelings that they had for you. It's somebody who didn't open up and wasn't communicative. Maybe they were focused on money. Maybe they were focused on themselves. Maybe they were focused on another relationship. But I think that that relationship has now ended, or they want out of that relationship because they want a relationship with you. This is their enlightening Tower moment. They may never tell you this because the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. All right, they may never open up and communicate to you because they feel like they have to stay stuck in this relationship. For someone, this is their karma. For someone, this is their karma to be with that person who they left you for, or to be with someone else who is less than you. I'm sorry, who is not like you. But hey, I said what I said. Okay, for others of you, this is something new, and someone is working up the courage to come towards you, working up the courage to speak to you, or this is you working up the courage to speak to somebody because you have some kind of enlightening Tower moment, or you have some kind of enlightenment where it's like, hey, I can't do this all on my own, or I don't want to do this all on my own. Or this is this person, they're like, I don't want to do this all on my own anymore. I want compassion, I want love, I want care, I want someone to nurture and nurture me, right? I don't think that I don't think that this person had somebody like you in their life before. Or they had just never met someone like you. Temperance, you're an earth angel for a lot of you, or you're very angelic, right? They just haven't met anybody like you. You're different. I'm hearing that. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my roof gone. They like you. Whoever this is, 10 of Pentacles, they could be very financially stable too, very well off. It's like they have everything but you, or they have everything but love, right? This person has like the business, this person has the job, this person has the friendships, this person has the family connection, this person has it all. But they're missing you, okay? This could be a twin flame connection. I'm hearing that with the Lovers and the Temperance card and the Star card. Someone could be in the public eye, or you are. Okay, or this connection's going to be very publicly known, seen, shown off, right? 5 of Wands. We got a little competition, a little jealousy, a little angst here. Tell me about it. I feel like you're not worried about what everybody else is doing, and that's what's frustrating everyone else. For a lot of you, I feel like Virgo, here you are, 9 of Pentacles, just living Virgo's life, enjoying your birthday season, enjoying yourself, learning to love yourself, healing. Okay, vibrating at a much higher vibration than I've seen you vibrate in a while, so go off, Virg. But what I'm getting is that people used to have so much access to you, or you just gave so freely to so many people. You were like the answer in everybody's life. You were just caring, and you were just on the same level as them. You were vibrating at the same level as them, right? And now you're not. Now you're doing it for yourself. Now you're putting yourself first. Now you're going towards what makes you happy. Now you're focusing on Virgo, and that makes people upset, okay? Tell me about this 5 of Wands. This could also be somebody who feels like they have to compete for your love, okay? Or this is you feeling like you have to compete for someone else's love because they like being single, or because they have a lot of options or something like that. I'm getting something about competition, okay? But I'm getting like what's meant for you will never miss you, right? It's written in the stars. Your first card is the star here. Yeah, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Fate, destiny, karma, right? So somebody is receiving karma. You, them, everyone. This Mercury retrograde is bringing karma back around, okay? All karma will be dealt with, all right? All debt will be paid. However that needs to happen, okay? In order for the wheel to keep turning, this karma has to be cleared. This karma has to be paid. Whoever's karma this is or whatever this is. Can you tell me more? What is this karma? For some of you, it's a new chapter. For some of you, it's a new book. Your karma is a new relationship. It's a new world. For some of you, it's like you're going from rags to riches, okay? Or that's just the metaphor. It's like maybe before you had everything but money. That's what I'm kind of getting. For some of you, you had everything but money, or that's what you were meant to do. You were meant to get everything except money. It's like find yourself, find your purpose, find your passions. Form those relationships with family, heal those things, right? But maybe you never had the money and maybe you weren't supposed to because your person has the money, okay? It's like maybe all you needed is money and maybe all they need is love, a partner, and you guys cross paths. That's the divine plan for some of you, okay? I know that's not for everyone, but I am just getting that. I am also getting that for some of you, it's their karma to end things with you, or it's karma to end things with you. To know that they've lost you, or to lose you, right? Because this past person is still in your reading, but not for long. It will clear. I'm hearing in 10 days or on the next 10th of a month. So whenever you're listening to this, I'm hearing something about 30 days from now. It's currently September 10th when I'm filming this, and I'm getting a lot of significance around 10/10, October 10th. And I know a lot of you have been seeing 10/10, so tomorrow I will try to get us a angel number reading for the number 10/10. Make sure that you are subscribed and hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. But I am just seeing it's the end of a cycle. It's the end of something, which also means it's the beginning of something. For some of you, this is going to be the beginning of your singlehood, the beginning of you finding yourself, okay? There's not going to be any distractions. There's not going to be any people around you who are going to be like putting you down or making you think too much or making you feel too much. It's like Spirit's really putting you in your own independent bubble. It's not for you to be lonely. It's for you to grow and for you to excel, okay? For others of you, this past connection is coming to a close. Finally, you're getting closure from it. You're giving yourself closure from it. You're finally healing from it. You're going to learn some kind of information about the situation that sets you free. This could come from you. This could come from your spirit team. This could come from them actually, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like this past person is not going to communicate with you. They try to telepathically communicate to you. I feel like they feel like you're a star. They feel like you're an angel. They feel like you are above them, right? They don't know how to get to you anyway, okay? And they don't feel like you want them back. They feel like it's their karma to be in whatever they're in right now, and it is. All right, for others of you who are on this new timeline, this new cycle where you are ready to accept love, or you are ready to be in love because someone is ready to be in love with you, it's time for that too. But I know it's different for all of you. It's just like a new chapter, a new love that you've never experienced before. Wow. I'm hearing you're going to want to tell your friends, you're going to want to tell your family, and you can this time. You can tell your people this time because now you're around the people who are like you or the people who like you, right? People are going to love this new connection for you from the beginning. It's like your mom or your dad's like, wow, this is a great connection for you. Your family notices how much happier it makes you. Your friends notice how much happier you are, and this person vice versa. Okay, it's like their friends notice how happy they are in this connection or how much happier they are. And I feel like for someone, it's just like, oh, I didn't know I was missing you, or I didn't know I was missing that. Yeah. Missing doesn't always have to be nostalgia. It could just be some piece is missing. Something is missing. Like it's just not there. It's exempt from the table. It's just not there. But it's coming in because it's supposed to. That's karma, okay? Tell me about the Temperance card, 6 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to get paid for your work, get paid for your spiritual work, okay? Maybe you're a tarot reader or you want to start getting into tarot reading more, but I feel like you're going to be getting paid, okay? Substantially, all right? 6 of Pentacles talks to me about karma being paid or debt being paid, so any debts you have will be paid. I'm hearing something about student loan debt. If that resonates, you'll get that paid or it will be paid. Okay, if that resonates. But I'm just hearing all debts are paid. Some kind of debt is paid within your soul. You've been paying a soul debt. I feel like you've done what you came here to do, or you're doing what you came here to do. However that resonates with the star, the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. It's like you now know what your purpose is. You now know what your mission is. You're fulfilling it. You're on the right track. You're doing everything you need to be doing. Everything is happening according to plan, Spirit is saying. Okay? I'm hearing I'm leading you to the promised land, or you're being led to the promised land. Alright? Creating heaven on earth. We have the 3 of Cups. Spirit is celebrating you for your accomplishments, for your wisdom, for your strength, for your faith. You are being celebrated in the ethers here. I feel like you do need to celebrate yourself, or Spirit is just saying keep celebrating, okay? The celebration's not over yet, okay? Some of you, I feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop or something like that, because you know that everything goes up and everything comes down. You know how the wheel works, right? So it's like, okay, it's good right now, or it's getting good right now, but it's like, it'll get bad at some point, or the other shoe's gonna drop. And I mean, yeah, it probably will, but like, why focus on that right now, Virgo? Enjoy the happiness, enjoy the joy, because you deserve this part too, yeah? I deserve to be happy. Put that in the comments below. I deserve to be happy. I'm also hearing my wishes are coming true. Put that in the comments too. I deserve to be happy and my wishes are coming true. Beautiful energy, Virgo. Your wishes are coming true. If it's love, it's love. If it's career, it's career. If it's personal growth, personal ascension, it's that. If it's spiritual growth, if it's a spiritual gift, whatever it is, babe. I'm getting reference to that reading we did recently. Virgo, everything you have predicted for yourself will come true. So if you haven't seen that reading, maybe you want to go watch it, okay? But yeah, everything you have predicted for yourself will come true. Keep predicting. Keep manifesting, okay? Like I said, some of you are already living in 2023, okay? Or you're already living in 2024. You're existing in multiple dimensions, okay? All right. I feel like you do see what is to come. Trust your intuition. The 7 of Swords can't hurt you anymore. This deception, these lies, whatever. This also feels like the enemy, if we're going to give someone the label of enemy. It also feels like somebody was trying to block you from your manifestations, or block you from your dreams, or block you from your dream reality. But this is also you, because this person was a reflection of you, or these people were a reflection of you. All right? Or you were a reflection of these people. Take it how it resonates. I do feel like a lot of you are mirroring back energy to people, or you are a mirror to people in general, and that's scary for a lot of people because you mirror back their injustices, or you mirror back their insecurities, and a lot of people don't want to handle that, don't want to deal with that. They keep running from it, okay? But that's just what you're supposed to do. For a lot of you, I feel like you're meant to activate people. You're very activating, okay? Don't take it personally, Virgo, okay? Don't take it personally, all right? I'm hearing I'm not here to hurt you, I'm here to help you. Okay, this is you. You're not here to hurt people, you're here to help people. You are healing. You are healing others, and you are healing yourself. And by healing yourself, you are healing others, okay? The work you do for yourself helps a collective of people. It helps a grander scale. It helps a lineage of people as well. It helps your ancestors, and it helps yourself, okay? So do the work for you, okay? Do the healing for you. Do the growth for you. Do it for you, Virgo, okay? And celebrate yourself in the process. I'm hearing celebrate the little things. Celebrate the little moments, okay? I'm hearing gold. You could be wearing gold today, or gold is significant for some reason. I'm getting Midas touch energy. It's your personal new year, right? This year is going to be the best year yet for you, for me, for us, period. Okay, let's see what these have to say. What do you need to release? Okay, so focus on that, I guess. What do you need to release? This full moon in Pisces is coming up. What do you need to release? For some of you, it's release doubt, release fears, release negativity, okay? Keep it simple. I'm hearing keep it simple, all right? Yeah, what do you need to release? Overexerting your energy, clarifying things when you don't need to clarify things, making it more complicated than it needs to be. Release all of that, okay? Yeah, and release your healing journey. I've been getting this thing recently, I've been getting this message recently about the first step to healing, or the first step to getting better is, of course, admitting to yourself that you have a problem, but it's also observation, okay? And just keeping it at that, taking it one step at a time. I feel like some people try to do too much at once. It's like, okay, I notice what the problem is, I know I have a problem, how can I fix it? All in the same day, and that's not realistic. For some of you, maybe you're good at that now. You heal faster than you used to, or you're healing rapidly, okay? Because I am getting something about cell regeneration. You're healing in your sleep, okay? But I'm also getting something about some of you do need to just take it one step at a time. Just observe. Just sit back and see what it is that you're doing, or see what it is that other people are doing that you don't like, that you don't want. Something like that, okay? And then we have it's a time to give rather than to take. Yeah, it's time for the world to give to you, Virgo. I like this. Give your most authentic self. Give the truth. Give you. Okay? Don't give what you think they want you to give them. Don't give what you think they need. Give you. It's a time for you to give rather than to take, right? And I feel like it's a time for them to give rather than to take. So you're going to be learning a lesson on how to receive, but also how to stay kind of balanced in your receiving and giving energies. Okay? That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that this message helped, provided you some clarity. I'm sending you so much love always. Thank you for being here. Please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and if you'd like to tip or donate for this reading, information's in the description box below. Take care of your beautiful selves. I'll see you next time.